Okay, now this is me showing you a video picture of not even 1% of the property that I gotta move. And I'm showing it to you on this date so you can see what I'm doing and how I'm spending my time. It's just gonna be a short video explaining that, showing to you, look at all this shit, okay? Look at all of it, okay? And that's not including that big old white bag right there. And these things are gonna be taken out of their bags, filtered through, categorized, itemized, and then wrapped up in secure bags. And then once that's done, they're then going to be put in bags like black bags, so they can be hidden under bushes in the hiking areas that I'm going to be moving to. That way they're not seen by the naked eye unless you literally go to the spot they're hidden at. That's right, so they kind of blend in with the shade and shit like that. That's a lot of work involved. This can take me up to 4 days just to do all this and take it all with me. And that's if I can get it all done in 4 sequential days. If anything happens in between, any gang stalking events happen in between, I might have to deal with that. Now, this is not even 1% of the shit I gotta move. Okay? That's right. Now, I'm a target of gang stalking, which can also be called organized stalking. This is me showing you the date and time. Okay, this is showing you.
Say a command. February 12th, Wednesday, 11:59 a.m.
Okay. Now, let me just prove to you that just real fast that I'm a gang stalking target. I want you to listen to this audio file. This is pertaining to an event that occurred on Thanksgiving Day. Do you hear these two men, one who's harassed men anywhere between 8 and 11 separate occasions, do you hear them say gang stalk together, gang stalking, and then gang stalking, I'm going to F you up as they're harassing me? Now, and then 2 months and 2 days later, I got assaulted on that same exact sidewalk. So I decided to move, not because of what they've been doing, and not because they set up a bunch of homeless bums to hike out about 100 feet away who yell gang stalking every day. Every day. They're nothing but filthy little sewer rats that they're using. So the reason why I'm making this video is I want my viewers to know why I'm not uploading videos anymore on a regular basis. I haven't really been uploading them on a regular basis for about a week now, because I've been preparing and writing out the paperwork and the plans to move and shit like that. Now I'm actually starting the physical movement again. So this is just showing you, and this is not even 1% of the shit that I gotta go through, filter through, categorize, bag up, and then take with me. And check this out. This is how I'm moving it on a friggin' bike. Okay, I can only put so much in a basket on that bike. The rest of it's got to go in a duffel bag, okay? On top of shit I'm already carrying inside the duffel bag. And I can't put anything in my backpack because it's got my laptop and some of my evidence that I got to make sure stays with me at all times. So it's probably going to be at least another 30-35 days before I can move from this area being code numbered and code worded. The code word is GILL times 2. I'm a woman, not a man. I've been here for 15 months. And the code number is 2018-1514-2613-247-239. Now, if anybody just stumbles across this video and sees this, and they'll probably say to themselves, what the fuck is this? I understand. Trust me, I do. This is not something you see on an everyday basis. What I'm doing, though, is I'm making sure that my fellow viewers know that what I'm doing, in case anything happens before I can move, in case anything happens along my routes when I'm taking stuff to the area I'm moving to, and then when I go to take it there and leave it there, in reference to anybody saying, you can't be doing this. Because one of the main methodologies in gang stalking after they create the homelessness of a target is to make them think that they ain't got nowhere to go, to run them down, to wear them out. This is the 4th hiking area I've been gang stalked to. That's right. The filthy bums they set up 100 feet away, you would not believe the filthy sewer rats they are. So anyways, okay, I gotta go. They yell gang stalk from a distance every day. They try to harass me every day, just to keep me thinking about the bullshit. So I finally just gave up on renting apartments because they'll gang stalk you to your apartments and then create evictions by working in a cooperating relationship with landlords. Just Google it and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. And or they'll get postal employees on board to steal your rent. You know, right now I literally got check this out. I literally got a book right now and you can go to Amazon. Excuse me. You can go to Amazon or Google and type in the following title in order to see how postal employees are involved in gang stalking, which is how they're used for mail theft and mail delayment, including rent. That's how the homelessness was created of me. They kept stealing my rent. It's like, what am I going to do? Just mail rent to thieves every month and then have the landlord say I got to turn around and replace the rent that was stolen? I don't think so. Okay? And they'll gang stalk targets to multiple apartment buildings, motel rooms. Just Google what I'm saying. You'll see I'm telling you the truth. So I just said, fuck this. I'll just hike. And so they gang stalk me here at the hiking area. Can you believe this stupid shit? And the bums they're using, they're just neighborhood lowlifes that are told what to do and how to do it by the manager of this expedition. That's right. Now, as far as the title goes, go to Google and type in electronic torture. Just do this and you'll see that it's a literal book written by a postal employee who's being gang stalked by her fellow postal workers, supervisors, and everything. That book title is Electronic Torture, Electronic Rape, Technology, and Gang Stalking at the Post Office, written by Jewel Crayon. And I will warn you that if you buy this book, there's going to be things in it that sound bizarre and totally and completely some of the things that are described in it have to do with the electronic capabilities that the perpetrators of these crimes have. Because a lot of gang stalking targets are, listen to this, non-consensual human experimentation targets. Just Google it and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. If you stopped listening to this right now and paused it and went to Google and typed in gang stalking or organized stalking and non-consensual human experimentation, look at what comes up. It'll blow your mind, flat out. So if you buy that book and you start reading it and you see some of the descriptions in it, you're gonna say, this woman who wrote this book is crazy and outside her bitch ass mind. No, she's not. No, she's not. In fact, there's another woman in California. She's got a documentation file online right now. Her name is Victoria Rose. You can go to Google and type in Victoria Rose, California gang stalking, remote neural monitoring. Just do it. Just do it. That's all you got to do is do it. And you'll eventually find her Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance. I'm not sure if it's a Freedom from Covert Harassment or Surveillance documentation PDF file or not. But anyways, you'll find it. If you look, trust me, you'll find it. Print it out. And then what is listed by Victoria Rose is identically the same that the postal worker who wrote that book in reference to what's in the book wrote. Literally. So when you buy that book, if you do buy that book, and you read things on there that sound totally crazy, bizarre, weird, don't dismiss it. Because there's technologies out there that the average American citizen has no idea at all that exist. That's right. So just do what I say and you'll see every single thing I'm telling you the truth. In fact, you can just go to YouTube right now and type in Timothy W. bioethics issues. He talks about neurocognitive weapons and brain entrainment. And then look at all the videos that are in the column. That come up in the column, the column that's so like when you're watching a YouTube video, and whenever you bring up any YouTube video, you'll see that there's other YouTube videos on the side that come up in the column. Look at all those targeted individuals testifying before the Bioethics Commission. If you watch enough of them, you'll see numerous ones talk about being gang stalking targets. Bada boom. Alright, so the reason why I'm making this particular video is to show any of my viewers what I'm doing with my time. Okay? That way because they're getting online and trying to portray me as being involved in illegal activity, which I am not at all whatsoever. I'm too smart for that. Plus, I'm a Christian woman. So why would I be involved in any illegal activity when I already know, even if I was to do anything illegal, which I wouldn't even think about doing, do you really think that I'm that... There is no way that I would even think about doing anything illegal. One, because I'm not that kind of a person, and for two, because I'm smarter than that. Okay? They would hook onto that shit like you would not believe and then try to use it as a reason to either institutionalize a target or jail them. This is about racketeering, insurance fraud, human trafficking, the prison industrial complex included. Just Google it. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, so anyways, just Google everything I'm saying in a separate search, each description. You'll see I'm telling you the truth. Alright, so anyways, This is just showing you, and this is not even 1% of what I gotta do. Not even 1% before I can get up and take this tent down and move completely out of here. And they're gonna probably pull some shit here before I go, including using the any kind of event that causes the police to be called by a third party, or the homeless bums, or any of their friends, or any neighbors who were acting like they just saw me or heard me. That's right. Or the landlord. So in closing, because I'm gonna hurry up and shut this audio file or video file down. This is the audio of a gang stalking target being covered on the news. Now you can go and watch this video. And you'll see this gang stalking target being covered on the news by going to YouTube and typing in gang stalking bullying on steroids. Just listen.
This story on our website, kcba.com. Due to not police call it bullying on steroids. We're talking about gang stalking, but it actually has nothing to do with the gangs that you first think of. Southern Coast News reporter Candace Lynn learned more about the trend and how it's getting more dangerous because of the internet. It makes me so afraid.
Lawrence Casino claims his neighbors are gang stalking him because he plays.
Now you can go to YouTube and watch the entire news broadcast, but think about this. It's even being covered on the news pertaining to how this targeted individual is literally explaining how, in part, he's being gang stalked. Okay? And part of his descriptions are saying how the neighbors are involved in it. Because the filthy criminal that's in the system that's perpetrating this shit, you wouldn't believe the techniques they can use to get anybody on board and helping them harass a target for them based on lies, slander, gossip, collusion, bribery, intimidation, anything, bribery, anything. Like the homeless bums they're using 100 feet away. God only knows what they're friggin' being paid off with. Alright, I gotta go. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. I made this video to show you what I'm doing with my time because I'm not going to be uploading a lot of videos in the next month. Alright, thank you.